Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with Hobbies of Man once again, and today we are doing a reading log for the month of January. So we're going to do this the same way we did last time. If I remember correctly, we're going to do what I didn't get to first, then what I started but didn't finish, and then we'll talk about what I did finish, which will be where most of the manga and light novels stuff is. So feel free to skip all the way over there if you don't want to watch the stuff. It's going to be down in the progress bar or in the description under the chapters section. So feel free to do whatever you want. So the first, or the things I didn't get to this month were the Atlas of Dreams and the Dragon Reborn. Now I didn't get to them just because I didn't feel like it. Like at no point during the month that I feel like, I want to read Atlas of Dreams or Dragon Reborn. I don't know. I did feel the need to. I was like, damn it, I need to get to those and read them soon. And I just was like, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm just not going to. Which is honestly a problem. I think I'm not in a slump. I did read a lot. It's just like I wasn't in the mood for those two, which kind of is weird because everything else I read was more or less in the same theme of them. Like it was all pretty epic fantasy styled stories, but those two just didn't draw my eye right now, and they don't they didn't this month and they don't right now. So I'm probably gonna put these on the back burner, just leave them back here in the fantasy shelf and just kind of forget about them for February, because I am going to focus on shoujo stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna not read those for the next month and see if March comes around and I'm interested in them, because I don't know, I'm just a mood reader and I didn't have the mood necessary for those. So that's it for the stuff I didn't get to. Actually, I didn't get to the Aspect or Hive Queen, which are, one of them is Haremlit, the Aspect is Haremlit, and Hive Queen is Gamelit. Now, I didn't get to those, not because I wasn't interested in them, because I was, but I didn't actually plan my reading out that well, and so I didn't end up getting to them. The Aspect, actually, I didn't get to, well, because of what I just said, but also because every time I was going to start it, Ajax Ligon sent me a new copy of the book because he updated something. And then I was like, okay, I'll just wait. And then a couple days ago, he was like, hey man, I'm going to release book 2 and I'm going to send you another copy. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait then. And I won't read it until he sends me the latest copy. So that's what I'm going to do. I was really interested in getting to this, but I just didn't plan my reading out properly, and so I didn't. And there was a few days early on in the month when I did have time that I was just like, I don't want to read today, and I just didn't. And then school started, and now I have way less reading time. I really did. Just stuff happens, you know. Okay, so that actually is the end of what I didn't get to read. Now, what I did start is 4 different books. First one is Gardens of the Moon. I was going to do the read-along thing with Mike's book reviews, but he moved way too fast, and everyone else on the Discord moves way too fast. So I'm just reading this by myself and just going through it. And the problem is that you read a chapter of it, which is, sometimes it's 12 pages, and sometimes it's 50. And then you're like, okay, wait, now I have to digest, because this is a very dense read. It's not ever boring. It's very interesting, but you never know what's going on, and there's so much information thrown at you that you just have to absorb it. Right now I'm at page 365 out of 657, so I'm about halfway, a little bit past halfway actually, and I'm really enjoying it, but I really need to read this in small chunks. Usually when I try to finish a book quickly, I read about 50 pages a day. I usually actually push more towards 80 or 100, and then it only takes me about a week to finish books of this size. But this one is just way too much stuff to read at that pace. So I'm just taking it slowly. There were days I read a bunch of the book, 100 pages one day. But God, that was a horrible day. I was like, damn it, there's so much stuff I need to see, or I need to understand. So I'm just not going to do that again. I will definitely continue to read this through the month, and I'll probably end up having the review for it out in March. But yeah, that's it for Gardens of the Moon. Next, I have book 1 of Guildcore by my man TJ Reynolds. I'm 50% through that book right now, and today is Saturday, February 30th, or January 30th, not February, sorry. So I think I will be finishing it by tomorrow, the day that this releases. So we're just going to count it as done, but I didn't actually finish it before recording the video. So keep that in mind. That book is actually going by really nicely. I thought it was going to be like a more like action-based thing, and it does have a lot of action, but the focus is actually on characterization and building the world, and I'm really enjoying it. The main character is Kai, and he's like a human kid that like stumbles across a dungeon, and then he's like, stuff happens, plot develops and stuff. And the other character that we follow is Rona, and I really like her as a character. She's really interesting. She's like this soldier that like got tired of the soldier life and having to follow orders and kill aimlessly, and now she's trying to find some sort of meaning in her life, which is really interesting. I really like it. And we follow their two stories as they kind of like do their own thing, but it looks like they're starting to join and that they're going to come across each other, and I'm really excited for when they do. I'm really enjoying this story. It's really nice. Okay, the other two books that I started to read that I didn't finish is the Space Knights Book 1 audiobook by Michael Scott Earl. I read this while I was cleaning my house's carpets. Like, my mom was like, hey, we want to do this, but we don't have money to pay the carpet guy right now. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. It was the worst mistake in my life. It takes way too much effort, and it like my back hurt for like 3 days. It's horrible. But I did end up reading like half of the Space Knights book, which is really good. It's like a weird combination of like game lit, like magic stuff, like armor has runes, and so you have to raise your level in order to use different types of rune levels and stuff. But it also kind of has that sort of like Halo combat evolved kind of like fight the bad guys that are coming to take over our colonies and stuff feel to it, and I really like it. I thought it was really cool. The audiobook is also really nicely done. The people that have voiced the characters do it really nicely. At least the male character. I don't think the woman that is doing the female characters is that great in my opinion. At least I haven't heard any of the voices that she does for any of the female characters be something that I enjoy. So that kind of sucks, but the male character has a very nice, enjoyable voice to listen to. So cool stuff there. The other thing I started was How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I think I'm halfway through that story, and I'm enjoying it. It's really good. I'm reading it digitally, and it was good. I mean, it's a harem fantasy Don Machi style story, and I really like that. Plus, this one of the anime that I watched after watching My Hero Academia, and I just really liked it. So cool stuff. Yeah, now what I actually read this year, or this month. So the first thing I did was Rent a Girlfriend. Sorry, I have to go through the stack. Okay, first thing I read was Rent a Girlfriend. Really good stuff. I'm going to release the first impressions review for this in a couple days, so watch out for that. Then I did Radiant. I already released the thing for this one, or the first impressions video for this one, so go check it out. Then I did Combatants Will Be Dispatched, which is the light novel by the same guy that did Konosuba. Did a review for it. Really enjoyed it. Was really fun. It was really cool. Then I read Gleipnir Volume 1, which was also really nice. I reviewed it at the same video that I did Radiant. And then I read Danmachi Book 4. Really nice. I like the introduction of the new character, Wolf Krezel, or whatever his last name is, but I really like him. I think the characterization of him was really well done. Really liked it. Then I read Goblin Slayer. Actually, so far, best light novel I've read out of the 4 or 5 that I've been reading this month. Really good stuff. Like it so much. I think the best part here is that you empathize and like connect with the characters even though they lack names. I think that's super awesome. Then I read Golden Time. Kind of disappointing, honestly. I'll give it 1 or 2 more volumes before I drop it, but this is already like on the tightrope. I'm really debating whether I should even give it a chance because I just didn't like it that much. But my buddy Robert recommended it to me, so I'm gonna give it at least one more volume before getting rid of it. So that's it for that one. I'm gonna review that one at the same time I review Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, then I read Eden Zero, books 7 and 8. And I did buy book 9 if you guys saw my video yesterday, but I decided to wait. I want to pick up 10 and maybe 11 before I start reading 9. And yeah, I love these. These cover the Sun Jewel arc, and holy crap, that arc is so good. The end of this volume is wonderful. You guys should really check out Eden Zero if you haven't read it just yet. It's written by Hiro Mashima, so if you didn't like Fairy Tail, give this a chance anyway. It's so much better. It's well written and has all of the things that you like from Fairy Tail, and it also has a clear plot line, so you're never gonna have that issue where like the arc ends and you still don't know what the hell's going on. And I think it's really well planned out, so yeah, check it out. I will be reviewing that when I read volume 9. Okay, then I read My Dress Up Darling. Probably the most interesting manga that I read this month, besides Eden Zero. I think this was really good. I was not expecting it to be as awesome as it was. And yeah, the fan service is really good. The characterization is really good. And the best part is that the female character actually cares about the male character, and she is really interested in helping him develop himself as a person, because he is like this really quiet guy that doesn't have any friends and is kind of a loser. And she like finds him, and she shares her dream of wanting to be a cosplayer with him, and like kind of pulls him along with her dream, and he just can't say no. But along the way, they kind of develop a nice relationship, a nice friendship, and Goju's starting to learn to like himself and kind of be unafraid of his hobby and how people could perceive it, because he likes making dolls. That's like his thing. And yeah, it's really good. I really recommend that a lot. Okay, what else did I read? Okay, I read Berserk volume 1. I really liked it, but I'm gonna get rid of this volume so I can save money to buy the deluxe editions. So yeah, this is gonna go on Reddit at some point soon. Then I read the Haruhi Suzumiya manga, books 1, 2, and 3. I don't have it with me right now. So yeah, next I read Black Clover volumes 1, 2, and 3. And holy crap, Black Clover is some of the best stuff that I've read so far. I loved it. It's so good. I actually reread these, and what I actually read this month of Black Clover was volumes 8, 9, 10, and 11, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the exact chapter numbers, but I think it was up to 11. And yeah, I have 2 more titles that I read, and then we're done with the video. So I also read The 5 Trials by Mike Truck. I did a review for it. It's up there or in my channel somewhere. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It was a really interesting Hamlet story. The only problem was that the main character was really wishy-washy. One moment he was really manly and like, oh yeah, I'm a good guy. I'm gonna fight anyone that disagrees with me because I'm the one that's saving the universe. And then the next he was like, oh no, I don't want to have any conflict with anyone. I'm just a normal guy. And it was really annoying that he would switch between the two very often. It was just kind of weird. And the last book I read was Gundertaker. Well, actually it's called Monster Girl Galaxy now, but this was interesting. Very similar to Eden Zero. But there were some problems there with the fact that the story didn't develop quickly enough. Like, you didn't actually know what the plot of the story was until about 50% of the book, and I just didn't like that, because I was reading and I was like waiting for it to tell me what the hell we're gonna do, and it just never did until like 60% of the story or 50% of the story. And I just didn't really enjoy that, because the beginning was cool, but it lacked any direction. So that's it for that. Now I'm gonna change this so you guys can see me putting the manga away, because I think that's the most satisfying part of the month for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy that, and then we're gonna come back. Okay, so here we are. This is the top of my bookshelf. I did change it around, so the oversized stuff is on top, then the regular size and the smaller size stuff is at the bottom, and then we have light novels down there with some comic books. So okay, Square Enix goes after Kodansha, but before Viz, I think. Can't remember how the alphabet goes. And then Rent a Girlfriend should go Before to Your Eternity. So here we go. That's it there. That's it for the oversized stuff. Let's drop down a little bit. This is kind of hard to do, actually. I had to sit in my chair. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this here. Actually, let me take out Helsing. I'm gonna sell this soon, so just leave it out there. Okay, and then Radiant, my 2 Eden Zero volumes. Berserk is gonna go up here with Helsing because I'm gonna sell these. Black Clover down there. And I think that's it, actually. So let's do last. Let's put Goblin Slayer down here. Let's see. Do you like your mom? Okay, so I think it goes before H. So there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna let those drop there. I'll fix it later. So up here, okay, we're gonna get rid of all of this, and then we'll put, oh, sorry, missed one. Eden 07, Eden 08, Fairy Tale. The rest of this Kadensha pile. I really like this, that it's all like Hiramashima up to here. It's really cool. And yeah, look, they look really nice. Can you guys see that? Okay, then Radiant. Well, actually, Black Clover goes first, so we'll take care of that one while I try to figure out where R goes. Okay, so we got to move these out of the way first, then move this, and Bleach, I think, has to move as well. Then we get Black Clover, which I love that, and the black spines are so good. Then we get Bleach up here again. Gonna get rid of Dragon Drive as well, so I'll just get rid of this, put it up here with the rejects over there. And then we have, let's see, Food Wars, Knights of the Zodiac, Magi, My Hero, Naruto, One Punch Man, right? Oh, and then we have to figure out where Radiant goes. So it's after O, but before R, I think. Oh, well, actually, fuck, I'm stupid. Look, it just goes here. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm ESL, okay? Actually, I'm not ESL. Or kind of, I'm not really sure. But, yeah, so there we go. That's the shelf. Down there, here, in the middle, then up there. Oh, yeah, it looks great. Okay, thank you guys very much for watching. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support that you've shown me. We did pass 350 subscribers, which was my goal for this month. I didn't even have to say anything about it. You guys just showed me so much support, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Share the video if you guys can as well. That's actually really helpful. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.